Don't worry about it. It'll just be broken for a bit. It's fine.
May not seem like it, but we've been planning for this far longer than I'd care to admit. Each time we woke up, we'd have long discussions about how to save as many of you as we can. Felt like everyone had an opinion on this or that. But the one thing we all agreed upon was that people of Atheris wouldn't take action to save themselves until it was far too late. That's why we're striving to make the moon a vibrant, magical place they'd hop at the chance to visit, rather than waiting for the flames of oblivion to get them off their tails and force them to accept our invitation. The residential quarters may not be up to the necessary standards just yet, but there are plenty of other places worth seeing. You've already had a look around the Caratorium, but wait until you see what's waiting for you at the east end of the borough. Follow me.
He's so happy.
Oh no, bastards.
Ah!
Yeet.
Cinnamon, okay? He took it especially hard.
Here, through this door is the greatest Ends Vale. It was named as such because it's the veil to end all veils, the most beautiful forest you'll ever see. We understand the people of... Oh god, I don't know how you pronounce that word again.
Yeah, I forgot.
Aetheris.
But I think it's just Asteris.
Aetheris, yes.
Aetheris, okay. We understand the people of Aetheris enjoy taking leisurely walks through natural spaces and the like, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it. How about we start with a nice stroll to the fountain? This way.
Okay.
Also, I have a chainsaw again.
Oh my god, of course.
And
you
I
would.
just hear a just. Excuse me.
Oh wow.
This is pretty.
So, of course, isn't it positively pleasant? Simply sublime?
That's the forest. I thought we were going through the forest.
Transcend it as burying your face in a chocobo's plumage and taking a good long whiff. What?
Chocobos are stinky. That's what he's saying.
I didn't see any. Wait, you don't mean those crystals out there are?
Right you are. Our forest is made of crystals and constructs, dotting the landscape as far as the eye can see. Building this place was a challenge, let me tell you. Since we were born here, we've never seen trees in person before, let alone a forest.
What?
The information sent by our collaborators was quite enlightening, but after much deliberation, we decided to use the crystalline, or is it crystalline?
Crystalline.
We decided to use the crystalline constructs in place of living trees. And thanks to our atmosphere circulation system, this place produces air as clean as you'd find in the forest on a terrace. The fountain here behind us, powered by the rather large crystal adorning its top, plays a vital role in supplying us with fresh water. Much time and effort was spent in making the most spherical of spheres, and I dare say, unparalleled roundness speaks for itself. I enjoy nothing more than a long stretch and a spot of relaxation whenever I come here. You look like you could do with a stretch yourself.
I could. Slash stretch. Crowling just does like the big dad stretch.
Yeah, he does the big dad stretch, and then like at the very end, you just hear like a crack, like pop. There.
I mean, he was a dad before, so shut up.
No, but it's just the fact that like he does this super long dad stretch, and then when he finally quiets down, you just hear like that one pop, like pop or crack in his back, like there it is. I've been meaning to get that.
Like I literally just had now. I stretched while you were saying that, and my back popped.
It's just like, yeah, there it is. Finally, I was trying to pop my back for hours now.
I'm trying to pop my back all damn day, and it finally went. Oh
my god. That's the spirit. I feel more relaxed simply watching you. A sight worth the many years spent building this place. It's not too much to ask. It's always been a dream of mine to take a walk through this forest with someone from Etheirus. But maybe...
Hold hands.
You will? Oh, be still, my quivering whiskers.
Alright, you're making it weird.
We get to walk with a bunny.
Winnoy.
But wait, I'm a bunny.
A smaller bunny. A non-human bunny.
I was thinking, Warrior of Light, that I could be more useful to you by teaching you a little bit about the moon and what it is we do. When we were first created, the moon's sole purpose was to hold Zodiac, and there was absolutely nothing to be found here. Eventually, Heidelin gave us our first task: furnish the moon with propulsion systems capable of facilitating travel to all the stars. It sounds impressive. I suppose in some respects it is, but it was only possible thanks to all the knowledge Heidelin shared with us. We had also had a lot of time to get it done. 6,000 years, give or take. But anyway, let's keep going. Yeah, 6,000 years, that sounds about right.
Something more.
This may come as a surprise, but we didn't begin building the habitable areas until after the propulsion systems were ready. Considering how long it took, we started sooner. Who would have thought we need 4,000 years to make all of this? It certainly wasn't work. Oh, okay, I was misreading that. It certainly wasn't work you dare rush either. We had to create infrastructure and countless supporting systems, some of which wouldn't be operational until hundreds of years later. And then there was the brief period where our productivity came to a screeching halt, when that bizarre red satellite was sent up from Etheirus. The Elegance mischief, I think. We thought maybe some new nefarious actor was colluding with Zodiac. All we could do was stand by and brace ourselves for the worst. What the? Did you guys hear that?
What the fuck?
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
I heard it earlier when I was talking to one that was humming.
Same.
I can't tell you how relieved we were when Heidelin informed us of its destruction. Yes, there was much joyous humming that day.
Joyous humming.
God, this music is incredible. Soken just really outdone himself this time. Say, did you notice anything peculiar about these treetops? I mean, apart from the fact that they are massive crystals and not trees. I'll give you a hint. It's the golden rings emanating from the glowing spheres. Along with a device fixed near the ceiling, they fulfill a role similar to our sun. And do so better, even. The sun and similar celestial objects in the great expanse radiate energy that is harmful to your bodies. These rings shield you from that energy while allowing you to bathe in the perfect amount of sunlight, or rather, a close approximation to it. Pretty impressive, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if you look closely, you'll see different types of trees have ever so slightly different curvature. Yes, indeed, this forest truly is the greatest.
Okay.
So they essentially made a sun without harmful UV rays.
Yeah.
Sun without cancer.
Mm-hmm. There was something else I wanted to tell you about. Oh, right. The repulsion systems and habitat facilities were completed around 2,000 years ago. And with that, the most important features were fit for purpose. Which was all well and good, except we still knew absolutely nothing about the present-day people of Aetherius. Why don't you go and visit Aetherius yourself, you might ask? Strictly forbidden. Were our technology or knowledge of the moon's true purpose exploited for evil ends, the results could be disastrous. Then there were a few more rejoinings, and it became increasingly difficult to converse with Heidelin. Fearful we might lose the ability to communicate with her altogether, we besieged her to find people on Aetherius we could trust to help. We were quite fortunate everything worked out as it did.
I have a slightly bad feeling about this.
Oh, cutscene. With the exception of routine... God, I need more water. I have not been drinking enough water. I'm all out, no wonder. With the exception of routine inspections and maintenance, we remained asleep and waited, hopeful Heidelin would find someone who would help us. Eventually, she did. And though her power was waning, we would be able to speak to them directly for a short while. We shared with them everything we could, including our knowledge of the heavens, and a means to travel here to the moon. They certainly didn't waste any time with what we taught them. No more than a few years after that, our collaborators found a means to convey messages and supplies to us from down below. With all the letters, books, and other resources they sent, we learned enough to start making more meaningful changes to the moon. And now you're here, hopefully enjoying yourself as much as I am. Knew you would like the greatest Ensvale. I knew it! Thank you again for coming here, by the way. I know it was just a walk through the forest, but it meant a lot to me. Go on, it's your wife.
There you are. I take it you've already received the grand tour? A shame we missed it. Growing Way, I've been looking all over for you. Is that Living Way? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Smelly.
Oh, is this about the teleporter to the residential area?
No, never mind that. We have more pressing matters at hand. I will be calling an emergency meeting shortly, and your attendance is required.
Really? I can't imagine why you'd need me there, but if you insist...
We won't be away long, so you all are more than welcome to continue looking around about the burrow. Now come along, Growing Way. Before we arrived, you seemed to be in the midst of a rousing conversation with your guide. Did you learn anything of import?
Oh, yes we did.
They've spent 12,000 years preparing for this. With the appointed hour fast approaching, I can certainly understand their restlessness, but still. It remains to be seen if the people can be persuaded to evacuate when there are yet no signs of the final days. What's more, the technology of this place defies imagination. I doubt there are many who would readily come to terms with living in such surroundings. Whoever these collaborators are, unless they are possessed with the world's most charming personalities or a means to forcibly evacuate people, they will meet with a great deal of resistance. Indeed, even if faced with annihilation, the decision to forsake all one knows cannot be made lightly. Forgive me, friends, but I must beg your leave. There's another matter which yet begs for mine attention. Of course, we can accompany you if you like. Nay, that will not be necessary. You will excuse me. It is clear now that difficult decisions lie ahead of us. Preparation for the evacuation of Atheris is indeed crucial, but I am not yet willing to forsake our world and its reflections, and I trust I am not alone in my reticence. Did Urianger seem strange to you? More so than usual, I mean. I know he has a penchant for keeping his own counsel, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Would you go and see if he's alright? Ishtola and I will remain here and see what else we can learn about the final days. If you hurry, perhaps he can catch up to me. Do not tell me that this is going to be another follow fucking quest. I don't want it.
Don't mind if I go get some water.
That's fine. You want to set to follow for me?
Yeah, let me do that. Follow me.
No. No.
That's what I come back to?
Pressed all my hotkeys and turned my shit off and... Heck. Just reading it really quick. Urianger appears to be heading towards the entrance to Bestway Burrows. There, the end. That's all I needed. Okay, today... It works. Yes. Get in the car.
Alright.
Let us continue onward! I am scared of what's gonna happen with these bunny people.
Well, that one just got out of the way as I was going up the ramp, so...
I don't mean I think they're gonna die. I mean, more like, I think they're gonna try and kill people. Maybe.
Let's see what Urianger has to say.
If Urianger's gonna tell us a damn thing. Be like, do not worry thine mind. Everything is just fine.
Oh? What? Is it disabled? No, it's not. No. No, don't make me follow him. Urianger ventures off into Mare Lamentorum for reasons unknown. You must tread carefully, else he might...
Yeah.
Okay. I'm fine. Yeah. Except it's Urianger.
Behind the dog.
Hide behind the dog. Can't see.
Hi, dog.
Hi, Argos.
Can you walk faster?
It's Urianger. Don't turn around.
We just like run up to him and just like sock him in the face. It's just like, tell me what those fucking bunny creatures want.
Also, this is Urianger. He's not stupid. He has to know we're here.
Meanwhile, Cinnamon just looks at it growling after he says that. It's just like, I'm right here, you know.
Don't get too impatient. He might turn around at the end of the plane.
Said bunny creatures,
Yep, I
not
knew
bunny
it.
people. These are weird creatures.
Oh, he's on the move.
Get back here.
Might be a little unsynced here. Just pay attention to your Urianger. Where's my crouch button? Toggle crouch.
He totally
Jeez.
doesn't see the giant blue-tipped bunny ears.
Shut up, Silver.
Flatten your ears, damn it!
He tries to slick him back. Boing.
Where'd that motherfucker
Oh,
go?
we made it. Duty complete.
Oh, that was the
No,
easiest
well,
one so
that was
far.
easy. I guess because he's not an asshole.
He knows we're here. It's Urianger. Why wouldn't he know?
Hey, you know I'm curious. You know I heard shit. You better tell me.
Thine arrival is timely as ever.
So you knew we were here.
No
Thou
secrets.
didst
Come on.
chance to
What do the
overhear
bunny
my
people want?
conversation with Living Way, I presume.
Oh, yes.
'Twas not mine intent to move in shadow. Nevertheless, I have been asked to do that and more yet again.
As long as you're not evil again.
Is it so plain that these strangers could intuit it at a glance? My capacity for silence and secrecy and duplicity. When Grahatir did contrive to deliver the first at the price of his own life, I was complicit in the scheme. A sacrifice averted for a mercy. Would that I could say the same for Menphilia.
This is a very handsome
One life
shot
for
of
one world.
Urianger. Stop.
And by that bloody bargain brokered by my hand were the scions robbed of a dear comrade, and Flamine her beloved daughter. Two souls, whose selflessness was beyond measure, whose resolve was unshakable. They would not be moved even had I thought to protest. But protest I did not. Far from it. I pushed them forward. No effort did I make to seek out alternatives, ones that would not demand such terrible costs. That resignation weigheth heavy on my mind, as does the memory of another lost to mine inaction. Dearest Moonbringer, who did face death unflinching, that we might secure a means to bring low the Ascians. In her hour of need, I did naught. Dutiful disciple of Louisoix, ever looking to the greater good. Had I shut mine eyes and bid her live instead, mayhap she would be with us today. Selfish wants, born of everlasting regrets. Most days I put them from my mind, but could think of naught else when asked to swallow the same bitter draught. Subterfuge and sacrifice. Mayhap the right moral choice, but one I regard with great trepidation. The calamity of Amarot was a tragedy beyond reckoning, one which must never again come to pass. Thus must we struggle, haunted by ghosts of those we have lost, clinging to those we pray we can yet save. But what of those we cannot? How do we make peace with the dreadful algebra of necessity?
Have faith in yourself and your decisions. Take heart and protect well those you can.
Sage counsel indeed. I see. Wisdom as befits a great worm. Curious that he should think thee in need of such encouragement. Strange. Scarcely can I remember when last we spoke alone, and so candidly. I thank thee. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts. As for the Loporrit's proposition, I will take time and consider how to respond. 'Twould be to our mutual benefit if we could converse more openly with our aspiring caretakers.
Oops.
A concern I should be glad to address on the Scion's behalf. To dispense with all pretense and bare one's heart to another is a frightening thing indeed. But we cannot move forward ere we take that bold first step. A lesson I have learned many times before. And today.
What are they saying? Curse these ears! I've heard bugger all!
What are those damn rabbits doing?
No matter. We've got our plans.
Urianger, it's okay.
I don't trust these fucking rabbits.
I don't know why I'm clicking so fast. I'm reading by myself. Brain short-circuited.
I'll read the first text that he said.
Okay.
Text box that he said.
I'm on would be remiss. That's where my brain started working again.
In truth, my reason for traveling hither was to effect a plan of mine own. A plan which may pave a way forward for us all. May, I say, for there is no guarantee of success. 'Tis the reason I set out alone, that failure, should it come, would be mine to bear alone. Yet thou standest before me with proffered hand and open heart. 'Twould be remiss of me to refuse thy amity, and so I ask, wouldst thou join in mine endeavor?
I mean, I don't progress the game if I don't